Splatoon 3's Drizzle season is right around the corner. So today, I'm gonna make my dream patch notes for the update, right? I went over a bit of realism, a little bit of copium, but not really. I don't think Nintendo will make this many changes. I think that there are a lot of these, like, definitely are probably gonna happen. But, you know, some of them won't, so we'll get into it. First, this is, like, a buff that, you know, you might be like, oh, you could go a little bit more to buff this. But Sprinkler, gonna increase its HP by 30%. I think Sprinkler, right, it's obviously bad, we all know that, but it needs, I think what could make Sprinkler good is giving it more HP, so it's more of an effort for people to clear it. Kind of give it that Autobomb playstyle where you kind of need to take a little bit of time to deal with it. I think could be nice. This is no way gonna make it a good sub. It might help it a bit. I think it could be nice. Little change to make. Next is curling. Curling isn't terrible in this game, but just making it 55% so you could double curling, similar to double Autobomb, would be really nice. It wouldn't be that a big deal because it's still worse lethal bomb. I think doing that would be good. Toxic Mist, we're gonna do the exact same buff we did to curling. Just make it so you can double Mist with a bit of sub saver. I still don't think Mist is gonna be like anywhere good. I feel like with these sub weapon changes, just trying to do a bit of minor stuff to help out these sub weapons in a little bit, because I think all we just need is occasional buffs from the utility subs. We'll have like good balance there. Kraken, right? So Kraken, when it came out initially, people were saying like, wow, this is like an amazing special, but now it's just pretty mediocre. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna decrease its end lag by a little bit, get rid of a few of its end lag frames. That's just a good minor buff, because especially with Bob Deco coming out, I think I want to see a little bit more from Kraken. Once it is on like a picture perfect weapon, like if they put it on like Stamper or something, I think it will. Next we have Vac. Vac is in a better spot, a much better spot since launch. I still think it isn't perfect. Vac, I think, this is my idea for a rework I've had for a while, but make it so you can cancel the charge with Vac. Think about Ink Vac, right? When you have to wait all this time to charge. So I'd say make it at 70% of the full charge. You can let go and actually shoot the shot early. I'm also gonna decrease the amount of ink needed to charge the Ink Vac shot by 10%. Next, Triple Ink Strike. It doesn't really need that much right now. It's a good special. It is middle of the pack. I think making it so you can swim at the special is a nice change. They did it from missiles back when missiles were in the middle of the pack in Splatoon 2. So no, do that, make it so you can swim and use the special. I'm also gonna say swim speed, gear ability will not work with this. Just as a little bit of a drawback, just to make it not quite as less vulnerable. Because it is like, you do need to be a bit vulnerable when popping the special, just because of how much value like a good tri-strike can offer. Alright, now we're on some main weapon changes. Now, this might seem a little bit overkill, but we're gonna increase the base damage of Nova from 24 to 30. Fuck it, let's make it be able to 3-shot. Or I think 4-shot, yeah. Give it that little bit of damage boost. I think Nova, especially Anarchy Nova, has the potential to be a really fun, like, kind of ballpoint alternative. So, doing that, I think Nova just kinda, I want to see a meta where Nova is good. And making it a 4-shot is like, you know what, that's fair. Next, L3, Nozzle Nose, make it a lightweight. I don't know if this is true, but I don't even know what the L stands for, but apparently it stands for lightweight, you know? So, yeah, fuck it, make it lightweight. I don't know why it's not. Next, Glugas. Increase the paint when you're in the turret form. So you see this. Increase the paint by 20%. Just make it be able to paint for Booyah. Lukas literally have like a dream kit in this game, but they're just a pretty underwhelming main weapon. I think there are like a lot more things you can do to Lukas, but I think just letting it paint for Booyah a little bit more is a nice minor buff that Lukas players will appreciate. Clash Blaster, it's a weapon constantly praised or used by casuals. This weapon is not good. We all know it's not good in the comp community here, but I'm gonna give it this kind of a little bit of a painting buff, 20%. You know, help out the casuals. Maybe they want to see Clash be a bit more playable. So, you know what? Sure, we'll do that. Next, Undercover Umbrella, final main weapon buff. We all know the story of Undercover right now. I'm gonna increase its shield HP from 200 to 250. Make bombs less of an effective counter to it. And then shield HP regens 20% faster. This buff is long deserved because MPU used to make the shield regen faster, and that was like Brella's always like that MPU, right? And we just need that, a little bit of it to come back in Splatoon 3. Next we have points for special changes. So this one might be a bit controversial. I think a lot of people want Zap to be 190. I'm going all the way. Give it 200p here. I think Zap is like the meta weapon that I think is fair. We just need to see it toned back a little bit because I want to see other cooler options in the meta. Like, just make Zap 200p so we can see a little bit more pencil. Maybe Dynamo, but probably not. And try I want to see more cooler options besides just Zap, because it is Zap and try, but maybe pencil. We'll have to see how things turn out. 200 splash is just 200p splash is needed. This is like the change that everyone wants every single patch. 210p splash. Do I even have to explain myself? We all played this game at the beginning. We all know crowd meta, right? Everyone has wanted this changed for a while, so just do it already, Nintendo, please. You know, do it. 210p splash. We know why. Next is Ford's 5-Shot Pro. Why is this weapon 210p? Like, I get it has a lethal bomb, but there's just no reason to make it 210p. Just make it 190p. Just, you know, it needs to be 210p. It's not like this weapon is like incredibly good at painting. Next, why were they... I think Nintendo really hates me because they made Tri-Slosher 190p for no reason and didn't touch Zap. Why, Nintendo? Why did you make this thing 190p? You had no reason to do that, Nintendo. But you know what? Just make it 180p. It's like, I recall they randomly buffed Ballpoint way before it was meta. People were like, oh cool, Ballpoint players will like this. And then just like, they immediately went back on it as soon as Jet became meta in 3.1.0. So, yeah, maybe don't like randomly nerf and butt things. Undercover, make it 170p. I think it would be really funny to see this thing just get like a fuck ton of sliders. Slider isn't good right now. But make it 170p, similar story to Clash Neo getting 170p and Vanilla Carbon. You know what? It's funny. We'll do it. Why not? Next, Splatbrella. This weapon does not have a bomb or can paint as well as T-Tech. So we're gonna make it 180p just because, yeah, we need this weapon to get more strikes out. I think just 180p is fair, you know. Next, Rapid Deco is just one of the weirdest nerfs to me because I remember this is, and they nerfed it and Ballpoint in the same patch. The points for special. Why nerf this thing? It doesn't get that many jets anyway. Sure, it has a lethal bomb, but people can just shoot toward, and then you don't get a paint for jet. Make it 200p. And just one more change. I play Wiper Deco, but for the love of God, just make this thing 200p. GooTuber is 200p. Why is Wiper Deco not? There's like no reason this thing should be 200p or 190p. And this is one of my mains, and I'll say that. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Gonna get more edited content like this in the future. So, peace.